Hey beautifuls, hopefully long time no see. As you can see, a few things are different. Hopefully I've got shelving that I put myself. As you guys can see, I do no longer have blonde hair. Psoriasis kicked in again. I've been struggling to keep my hair long and it's pissing me off, but I am finding different ways hopefully to help. The last time I think I made a video, hopefully by the way, thank you to the person that left a comment saying sorry about Pepper, hopefully, aka my dog who died. It's been away a couple of months, hopefully loads of things have happened. Believe it or not, I decorated for Christmas and then we lost Pepper, so I didn't end up feeling it all Christmassy at all. So yeah, there's that. Gender clinic wise, hopefully we didn't discuss anything about surgery. We're discussing it next time because my mental health was not in the best place. It was not. So hopefully I'm still going to be going ahead for surgery, but I discovered something new. In order for you to be approved for surgery, you have to be a certain weight. I was 17 stone 50. So yeah, I was pretty big. I am now 16 stone 2, but I think I'm actually 15 stone 50. I didn't weigh myself today, although I know I'm a lot smaller than I used to be. But you have to be about 13 stone, hopefully to be approved for genders, basically surgery for downstairs. And I didn't know this, but thing is, this year I am doing a lot of self-healing and a lot of basically healing myself. I have also taken up yoga. I do it in my own home. In fact, I've gotten actually pretty good because, as you guys know, roughly I have a plantar fibroma, which means it affects my walking and it hurts, and I'm sick of being in pain with my feet. So I took up yoga. I can now semi do the split just near the floor. And now I literally so I used to be able to do the splits when I was a kid. But the thing is, as you get older, you get less flexible, life gets in the way, blah 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 blah. But the thing is, I'm a lot more flexible now, which is actually a good thing. God, I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, last year was a difficult year. We were kind of glad it was over because every time an advert came on, all you could see was dog toys and things that Pepper would have in fact loved. So yeah, hopefully we will be getting another dog, but hopefully just not yet. Yeah, that's the main things that have happened. I lost my hair again due to all the stress. Hence why I'm doing a lot. Like I said, I'm doing a lot of cheap natural healing and basically getting myself to where I need to be. Sorry, I'm on my laptop, so it's a bit awkward. I stopped using a dumb phone and I use a smartphone and a smartwatch. And you know what? I really enjoy, the detox of it, roughly, because it just really it puts your perspective on stuff. Because when you're seeing people walking across the street and that, like they've got their face so glued to it, roughly they don't concentrate on the roads properly. So yeah, there's that. I mean, like, I took a huge break from YouTube because things are stressful. Roughly, what people don't tell you, roughly, is when you're financially struggling and stuff like that. And this is what pees people off, roughly, is, you know, when you're in a home carer like me, you are being forced one way when you're trying to do the right thing. And yeah, it's a financial struggle at the moment, but the thing is, things will be looking up, hopefully, because you're only allowed one paid carer. But the problem is, my gran needs two carers, and I've been looking after her for free for 6 years. But guess what? Sometimes working for free does not pay the bills. And I'm pretty sure I mentioned that in my last video, I can't remember. But yeah, gender clinic wise, roughly, last time I just talked through all my problems, roughly, because it was just good to get it off my chest. Because, you know, sometimes you just can't talk to family. It's just the way it is. Some people can talk to family members, I can't. No. But the thing is, literally, we discussed a lot, roughly, about everything that went off, including the fact my gran died 3 to 4 times when I was working. Loads of problems were going off in the workplace, and I just broke down and said, "Do you know what? Fuck it, fuck the lot of it." I quit my job, roughly, and the rest is history. But I'm doing good, roughly. Like I said, this year's going to be a lot more different than my last couple of years. A lot of inner healing. Believe it or not, I've even took up rollerblading. I'm still not perfect at it, but I know how to do the plough stop, and I know how to set off and about, you know, my balance and stuff, so I know about that. Problem is, with the UK weather, it's been so crap. It's been raining, it's been snowing, I've not really been able to practice. So that's why I added an extra routine on top, which was yoga. And because with rollerblading, you have to have a little bit of flexibility on you, roughly, when you're rollerblading. My body was stiff as anything, so I thought the combination of the two would do better, and it did. Roughly, it's really helping. My body, I've only been doing it for about a week and 2 days now. But the thing is, actually, in that week, my body was hurting me, but now it doesn't. Roughly, now, apparently, there's something that you can get, you know, when you've not used muscles and stretched muscles for years, roughly, your body gets a certain muscle soreness. Roughly, yeah, it's true. But the thing is, roughly, yoga, deep breathing, and meditation's been helping. If you're wondering what that box is, okay, it's an LED mask. It's got multiple settings, but I mainly use it for red light therapy. But the thing is, literally, my skin is extremely soft because it's very hydrated. Obviously, I have a few bags under my eyes, but that's life. And you may notice I have normal sized ears, but if you look, my stretched ears have closed because I closed them. And you may be wondering, how did you close your stretched ears? I still got to do treatment to help get rid of this horrible scarring, but once it's healed. I used TCA acid. Yeah, TCA acid on my stretched ears to close them up. It's worked. They're healed. I've just got to wait for, you know, the skin to heal properly. But I went from a 2 gauge, which is about, I think it's about that big. So to go from that to closed up, obviously, as you guys can see, there's a dent in my ear right here and right here. That's because there was a tear in my ear right here. So once this skin has fully healed, I'm going to do it again and just do it on those areas, and then just sort it all out again. But the thing is, I know what some of you are thinking, oh my god, you put acid on your ears. It is acid that is used for chemical peels. And the problem I found with stretchers is when you have stretched for so long, which I did, your ears roughly could start becoming resistant and don't like it no more. Mine did. Mine did not like being stretched no more. They would stretch so easy, and then all of a sudden it seemed like it stretched, but then it didn't stretch and it just kept tearing from the inside. And you know what? I got sick of it. And the fact that I couldn't go back down to a normal sized ear really pissed me off awfully. Yes, some of it is technically my fault awfully because of the, micro tears and stuff that occurred. But once your ears have reached a certain point, roughly that's it. Because I went from originally I went to a 00 gauge, which is 10mm. Then I decided to go up to 14 and then 16. So my ears were pretty big. They are now normal size. I'm not going to get my ears pierced just or get them pierced or piercing myself. As you guys can see, all my piercings are out, including my Dave. I did like the Dave. But the thing is, it just kept getting irritated and it just didn't heal. And I had enough of it. So there was that. There's not much really to tell, roughly. Nana's doing alright, roughly, so there's that. Roughly, this is in one sense real life. Believe it or not, I can, yes, I still have breasts. They are still D cups. The gender clinic told me because I was big weight, roughly, that they might shrink down. But I've literally knocked off 2 stone already and they're still big, but I still have a lot of weight to get off. Because I'm going down to 12 stone to be on the safe side. Even though they want me at 13 stone, it's better to go and down a little bit more to be on the safe side. And this year, I'm not dyeing my hair no more. Roughly, it's going to be a struggle because I have always done it. And for any comments that are saying your hair would be super, super long by now, that's true. But the thing is, don't forget, I also have scalp psoriasis. I have a lot of stress due to the way roughly my life is at the moment, being an home carer. People don't realise how stressful it is, and people don't think that you are, in one sense, working. You are working. You are working over 35 hours of care. Not 35, roughly like the government say it is. It is over 35 hours of care. And it is 24/7. Roughly, you are always up on your feet doing something. Roughly, changing pads, roughly hoisting and all that lot. It's a lot. So trying to maintain long hair has been a real struggle due to all the stress. Believe it or not, the areas I lost hair that I am glad filled back out was in this area right here. There used to be this big huge patch, and I don't remember if you guys seen it from the last video. There's still a bit of hair that has not grown back here, but with time it will. It's growing back on this side. But I have been doing the water only method, and some people are going to find this disgusting, but you know what, it's what works for my scalp. to calm my psoriasis down, and my mum does this as well, but she washes her hair with shampoo a bit more frequently, and that is water only method for 3 months, and then to basically wash your hair with shampoo on the 3rd month, then basically continue with the water washing and that art. And I washed my hair yesterday, and it had quite a lot of natural oils, even when I had washed it out with shampoo twice. There's still residue on my hair, but what I did, I added a bit more oil onto my scalp to help protect my scalp. Roughly, this is what I tend to do. And when I freshly wash my hair with shampoo, is I add a little bit of oil roughly to my scalp to help it, and then as time goes, because I only use water to wash my hair, that will be washed away, and all I'll be left with is my natural oils, even though I've still got quite a lot of natural oils on my scalp. My scalp isn't as irritated no more. In fact, it hardly ever gets irritated. The only time it gets irritated a little bit is when I know I need to wash it with water. But that's mainly it. I thought I'd let you guys know what's going off. I still miss Pepper awfully, because if you didn't get, I can't remember if you guys remember, we had her as a puppy, and she was about that small, because her mother had rejected her and her brothers and sisters. So we had her roughly for over 15 years. A life well lived, but sadly missed. We're proper dog owners, roughly. Trust me. Trust me, the day that she died, roughly, I couldn't stop sobbing. In fact, my eyes were sore for days. But thing is, maybe I'll give a fresh room tour, because as you guys can see, the walls are no longer purple, they are white. Even though I'm on about painting them a different colour, I don't know what I'm going to do. I kind of want like a forest kind of theme in my room with the wood effect, because I do have solid wood. This is from IKEA. I got this on Vinted, these two on Vinted for 20 quid. I do have an IKEA chest of drawers, but the thing is, I want kind of like a, and my bed is solid pine. I do want a witchy kind of woodsy feel in my room. It's bright, but thing is, I think it's time to let go of that brightness. Yes, I am pale. I am not sick, Wolfie. I'm just a very, very, very pale person. But as you guys can see, my skin is lovely and shiny. It's healthy. I'm on basically a road to recovery. Anyway, if you guys have any questions about, say, like the gender clinic, or stuff that's gonna end up going off because I will find out more, or if you want to know about how the TCA acid works, because if you look, because I had that thing out, and this ear was all the way down here, this bit in the middle where it's always at that divot where I was pasted in the wrong place will have to be fixed. But you know what? This here is the better one, because this one was my most stretched one. But you know what? It will look better in a couple of months. Anyway guys, I will see you in the next video. Peace.